What's up, everybody? Welcome to Inside Bama Recruiting, a part of the Bama Standard Network. Look, if you guys like watching videos to anything about Alabama recruiting, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button below, as you'll be hearing my wonderful voice, Jonathan Lewis, and Dan James on a very consistent basis here. We'll be trying to release videos, if not every day, every other day, or anytime there's going to be breaking Alabama recruiting news, transfer portal news, and we'll also be doing live commitment parties as well. So me, Dan, whoever else would be on here for these live commitments and get our instant reactions as they're happening real time here. So, but with that being said, in today's first video, I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown of what to expect from this Alabama staff this week. Today is May 5th, Monday, right? And we're talking about running from Monday through Sunday and also talking a little bit about the recruits. So let's go ahead and jump into this. The first one we're going to be talking about is Zyan Gibson out of Gadsden City. He's going to be getting a visit from Mo Linguist and Courtney Morgan actually today. It's going to be an in-home and school visit. He is currently committed to the Tide, but he is taking visits elsewhere. I know for a fact he's taking one to Tennessee. I'm sure he'll take a couple more, but I do know his official visit to Alabama is going to be June 20th. So, and we have a couple big official visit weekends coming up. The next one, obviously, Memorial Weekend, May 30th. That one, I believe we're going to be hosting 16 recruits, and me and Dan is going to be doing a whole video on that one on its own. So moving on here, though, the next one we're going to be talking about is going to be Kaiden Hall. So linebacker coach Chuck Morrell, one of the best in the biz, right? We'll visit Kaiden Hall in Florida at practice today. Coach Morrell just had an in-home visit with Kaiden on April 25th that focused on his official visit coming up June 13th. Now, something I didn't know after talking to a couple of recruits recently is that the coaches will visit you and the coaches will be in contact with you just to kind of discuss the upcoming official visits and stuff like that. The do's and the don'ts, obviously media and all this buzz. But either way, yes, I guess this visit is going to be pertaining mainly to his official visit coming up June 13th. He is a safety, but Alabama is recruiting him currently to be a linebacker. At what capacity? I don't know, because people, I'm sure they're going to ask, is it a wolf position? Is it an inside linebacker? I currently do not know. I haven't found any information on that. But according to BOL, BamaOnline.com, I do know that Alabama is his top priority right now and his top location to go. Obviously, things change. We know things can change on a day-to-day basis with these recruits. With that being said, moving on here, outside linebacker coach Christian Robinson will be visiting linebacker Jacquez Wilkes today as well. Alabama is currently recruiting him to play the wolf position that we just confirmed a couple of days ago, and he does have an official visit set for June 20th, which is going to run from the 20th to the 22nd. Alabama, Auburn, and Miami are his favorites at the moment. I honestly think it's between Alabama and Auburn, like in-state rivalry, in my opinion. And Miami's kind of clinging on right at the heel. But I definitely expect him to either be at Alabama or Auburn, to make sure to keep a close eye on that. So those are the three that are getting visits today. But moving on here, later this week, interior lineman Chris Booker and Zyke Helton will be getting a visit from offensive line coach Chris Kaplovic on Tuesday. And then we have safety Jared Edwards is expecting a visit with coach Mo Linguist on Thursday. So as far as I'm aware of, that's all we have for this upcoming week. Obviously, we're going to be getting breaking news. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Bama Nation John. It's scrolling below, and you can find it in the description below as well. As I'll be giving updates on a consistent basis all day, every day, when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to transfer portal news, and all that good stuff. And also make sure to follow the Bama Standard Twitter/X account at Bama Standard. Other than that, everybody have a good day, and as always,
roll down Tide.